Hello and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner. I am going to read you some poems from Tom Tiddler's Ground. As it says, an anthology of poetry for children chosen and annotated by Walter de la Mare. He did this in 1931. Was that right? 1931? And I think tastes in children's poetry, or what you might tell poetry you might recommend for children, have changed slightly, but not entirely. And I'm just going to share some of the poems in here. It's got notes at the back as well, and rather lovely pictures, which were done in 1961. I bought this in a second-hand bookshop in Stratford-upon-Avon. I couldn't resist it. The first poem is called The Spring Walk. I think there's probably more of this poem than there is in here, but this is The Spring Walk by Thomas Miller. We had a pleasant walk today, over the meadows and far away, across the bridge by the watermill, by the woodside and up the hill. And if you listen to what I say, I'll tell you what we saw today. We saw upon the shady banks long rows of golden flowers shine, and first mistook for buttercups the star-shaped yellow celandine. Anemones and primroses, and blue violets of spring, we found whilst listening by a hedge to hear a merry ploughman sing. And from the earth the plough turned up, there came a sweet refreshing smell, such as the lily of the vale sends forth from many a woodland dell. We saw the yellow wallflower wave upon a mouldering castle wall, and then we watched the busy rooks among the ancient elm trees tall. And leaning from the old stone bridge, below we saw our shadows lie, and through the gloomy arches watched the swift and fearless swallows fly. Thank you. I don't think you hear many whistling ploughmen nowadays. Whether you did in 1931, I don't know either. But there's some lovely flowers. Never confuse your buttercups with your celandines. For other poems read by me, look me up Brandy Pearson on YouTube.